Okay, folks, well, we find ourselves back here. We'll start with a question. Are you driven enough to take on a new challenge? That's right, you assholes, you've all seen this. We're getting Hot Wheel tanks. Fucking Hot Wheels. Yeah!
Hell yeah!
I'm six again!
So, I got an email as of recently, uh, recently being Friday, that the next season of WOT, which will be featured next Tuesday, has been announced as Hot Wheels. And we're getting 6 new tanks, what appears to be. 4 new Spellpanzer 1Cs, and a Roger Dodger E75 TS and the Bone Shaker TS5. Anything to
Bone
say?
Shaker.
The Bone Shaker. Yeah.
Bone Shaker. You
Bone
got the Bone
Shaker.
Shaker chasing the Roger Dodger.
The Roger Dodger. And I really would hate to be flanked by a Roger Dodger. Because if it actually says Roger Dodger as the tank, I'm going to be upset. Because it is a very stupid name. But at the same time, it does pay homage to
It
one of
really is.
the original Hot Wheels cars, I guess. But the concept I'm most curious about is the 4 Spawn Panzers. We have a Trailblazer, the Tiger Shark, the Rip Rod, and the Fast Track, and all 4 of them are different. They look different by
Is
paint jobs,
this
but go ahead.
Well, that's going to be the question. Are we looking at 4 different skins, or are we looking at, like another Becky Lynch, where there's some unique gimmick to each of them?
I want to say there would be like a gimmick to each of them, but at the same time, wargaming. They sometimes don't have very good ideas. SummerSlam. Um,
Fucking useless fucking grenade launcher, fucking shit, and 20 millimeter pen. Can't pen fucking tier 3s reliably.
Now, one of the things that in the advert here that I've noticed is that 3 of the tanks have trademarks on them, and those are based off the actual Hot Wheels cars. Now, seeing as how there's trademarks on all 3 of them, I'm thinking that like, including one of the Spa Panzers, one of the Spa Panzer has the trademark on it. So I'm thinking that that might be the case where there might be more gimmicks to each and every one of them. But at the same time, as time goes,
Yeah.
well, if there were abilities, what would you like to see? You know.
Well, you gotta figure at least one of them's gonna be an auto loader like it used to be when it was still a tier 7. Uh,
One of them would probably be
there's
faster.
gotta be some kind of like rocket boost or something on one of them too, because that'd just be, that'd be hilarious. And the other one, I don't know. Give me a fucking Klingon fucking cloaking shield or something. Let's be creative.
Now, the advert that you're probably going to be seeing in the background here of this video is, you might notice that the E75 TS, it actually glows. And I kind of like that idea of it. It's just, it's it's going to be interesting to see how each tank plays out, especially because, we're getting 2 brand new tanks and 4 old ones, the Spot Panzers and the E75 TS. And you said the E75 TS was more like a cross between the E50 and the E75, you said?
It would basically be somewhere between a Tiger 2 and an E50M with a turret from a low, almost. It has improved mobility in the low to mid 40s. It has good enough frontal armor with angling and okay side armor, closer to a medium than a heavy. It's a fast heavy with a 105, and it's reasonably accurate. It came out on PC a while ago as some kind of a reward tank, I think, so you can look up more specifically what it is for yourselves if you choose to. It's
Definitely.
got neon, man. It's got underglow.
Every 5-year-old's dream. Uh,
Still want to put
but
underglow on my one car, damn you.
so these skins, though, I mean, they look pretty decent. I mean, with the light blue or the Hot Wheels blue with the flames, the reflective paint, it'd be pretty cool. But then again, we also have True Vision that came out, and that's probably not going to help, especially for this weekend. Good thing it's not releasing. So,
Yeah, we'll have to cover something on True Vision and give some more live experiences once it has been thoroughly taken in.
one of the things I wanted to also mention here is that Wargaming has been using us as guinea pigs as of recently because of True Vision, and now we're doing platoon sizes. We're going down to 3 of max.
I don't know
Which,
about how you guys feel, but playing this game with friends, and in particular being able to get 5 in a platoon, is definitely one of the main draws for why I still play this game after 6 years. And now they're kind of going and screwing with that. That's a problem. That's a big one.
that is a huge problem. And honestly, I'd like to keep it at 5, but at the same time, I can understand why they would want to do 3-man platoons, because there's a lot of those failed platoons. Us with the steadfasts.
That's not a fail platoon, that's an overpowered seal clubbing platoon. I can understand, like you said, from the sake of balance, because 5 people working in a coordinated fashion can be very powerful. But how many times has anybody been on here and not been in a platoon playing at night, in particular on the weekends, and found that you're like one of 4 people between the 2 teams that isn't in a platoon? I don't think platoon matchmaking is that overly... It overly drastically affects how the matches play out, because when everybody's in platoons, they're in platoons out in force.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about when you look at the matchmaker and everybody's in a fucking platoon except for like 3 people?
That happens every now and then. It's kind of weird. But,
A bit more than now and then, but yes. Overall, the news is, unfortunately, it has to be somewhat pessimistic right now. We can't have a whole lot of good outlook until we start seeing things in person and how it actually affects the game. At that point, maybe we can start looking at this more positively, but I'm definitely giving this a big fucking thumbs down right now.
I would give this a thumb down as well. Especially, like, why don't we have any, test servers, Why do they have to test us, like, roll out a lot of these changes live? That's the question I have.
Well, don't they traditionally playtest some of the crazier shit? They don't openly release it?
Yeah, they do, but they've said that, oh yeah, True Vision is just going to be tested on us for live. So instead of, actually testing it themselves, they're having us test it for them, and they're rolling it out live versus, having a test server or a dedicated server for it.
It's their way of getting their 5,000 matches before we change anything bullshit in.
I doubt there's
still waiting on that
5,000
K91,
matches.
Jeff.
Yes?
I'm still waiting on my fucking K91.
We want to see progress, Jeff. K91.
We know you're watching.
Oh, man. But along with the Hot Wheels season, we're going to get a new garage, and odds are it's probably not going to be anything special. We're probably going to still get the mercenary thing with the, just like an orange track in the center or something like that.
$10 says the outline from the outside of the ring, the fucking fan barrier and the fans are still there, and the road just changes, and the yellow ramp up to the screen becomes the start of a loop. I bet they changed like 3% of this fucking garage and Hot Wheels on a little billboard off in the background or some shit. No, they just get rid of the ring and they put Hot Wheels on the fucking SummerSlam screen, and they have an orange runway track going on and off of the edges of the track. Bam! New fucking garage.
We so need a new garage.
The guys are still going to be cheering, holding all the signs with the same sound effects. That fucking tent that's been there since Mercenaries with the guy pounding the table is still going to be there, with the trucks driving in the background. What the fuck?
Oh, it's going to be a wreck. Hot Wheels. But then again, this game has been a wreck since mid-SummerSlam, or towards the start of SummerSlam.
Ooh! They could change the graphic on the shell types on the screen. They could do that again.
Yeah, that too. So,
they can make them look more anime. Let's give them eyes. HE can wink.
APCR's dancing.
Hey, go face.
on HE? or no on heat. Yeah, definitely.
If some of this gets edited out, I can completely understand it, but hey, we're having fun.
So, I'm going to shoot this at you, Cujo, okay? Further speculation.
Yeah.
What do you think is the next season's going to be after December when Hot Wheels leaves us?
Being it heading into the new year, I'm thinking there's going to be some kind of a Christmas break, probably, and some kind of event around that. And I can't help but think that we're either heading into like Transformers or Nerf or something. I don't fucking know. I want a tank that shoots foam suction darts.
Nerf.
That one bounced right off. No shit. Well, look at it this way. If they did the Nerf thing, they could take the Christmas event toy tank ammunition, and they just gotta transfer the fucking item over. They don't even have to design it.
Exactly.
Look at that. They just move the asset to the side. See a fucking T100 LT flying through the air with 3 suction cups stuck to its ass?
That would be some fuck shit. I'm not gonna lie.
On highway?
On highway. Honestly, if wargaming is just thinking we're just a bunch of 6-year-old boys or 6 to 8-year-old boys, then honestly, we should just jump straight to the point. Go to like Monster Jam or
It's too bad the Hot Wheels extends till almost Christmas because Monster Jam, Monster Trucks, that would have fit in perfect here in October. Halloween coming up. They
Exactly.
could have actually done some sort of interesting stuff with that.
Sort of interesting stuff, and we still got October to look forward to as well with Halloween tanks. We're gonna be able to grind out hopefully we'll be able to grind out the Bellerophon and the Inferno and earn that for free. But if they stray away from like the tradition of like always earning a Halloween tank every year, then we'll see about that. But Halloween's gonna be really interesting, only because we're gonna get another pair or a couple new Halloween tanks with more abilities and stuff like that, because the Inferno had the insane ramming, and then the Bellerophon had the push or pull, which was so much fun.
Type 5 heavy with a 6-shot autoloader. 150 mil.
Now, I saw this on Reddit, and honestly, it was a pretty good idea. It was the basis of a Waffle Tractor E100, but instead of having like that normal triangle-shaped turret, it's like a pumpkin turret. Which is actually pretty
People
creative.
have been pushing that for years.
I know.
It is creative.
I think it'd be a really, really good idea.
Yeah, so to any of you out there that, have already had your testicles descend, you may find them reverting back to a previous position. Because that's the way this game seems to be heading, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, yeah.
First appearance granted.
Pretty soon I'll just start talking in like this really like nasally voice, like I was when I was younger.
But you just stopped doing that last week. You damn kids.
God damn it.
We're gonna have to edit this shit out of this.
I am going to have to edit a lot of this shit out.
Leave some of it in, pick and choose whatever you want. Who knows? Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't.
Oh well. Alright. Well, I think that we should probably hold a little bit on Hot Wheels, though I don't like the testing idea. The Hot Wheels idea, they could go either way. Especially with, SummerSlam and how the way things have gone. This might not look as bad in comparison to SummerSlam. So, all depends, but at the same time, it could be, it could be the issues right now are just the weekend testing on the live servers and True Vision. We'll get ready to talk to you next time. So, anything you want to say, Cujo, before we close out?
Well, like you said, we're going to basically wait and see. Right now, it's not looking too good, but hopefully they subvert our expectations. Ryan Johnson, you prick.
I don't understand.
We'll see what happens. Star Wars.
Star Wars? Okay.
Episode 10. Yeah, 10.
All right, well, I have been your host, Derpy, joined by my co-host, Cujo1989. Be sure to leave your comments down below.
Fucking
Let
right.
us know what you think. And we will talk to you guys next time. See ya.